Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Spivey J and I really hope you are having a beautiful day. All right, this is video number 101. Right. I'm not playing with you no more. It's time for you to write your book. It's time for you to write your book and I'm going to help you publish it. And you're going to do all the writing, you're going to do the publishing. You are about to write a book. The beginning of your book has already been written, whether you realize it or not. And who was holding that pen at this current point, it doesn't matter. But from here forward, you are going to be the author of your book. You're going to also be the protagonist. You're going to be the main character writing your book about yourself. All right? Before we continue, I truly appreciate it if you would just subscribe, take the time to just click the button. So, check this out. Your life is telling a story. And when you actually write a book, and for reference, both of my kids have written children's book and I've published both of them, and I've also have other clients that I'm currently in the process of helping them and guiding them through the writing and publishing process. So I'm also a homeschool mom and a former teacher, and when I teach writing, this is my way of teaching writing, I always start from the end. How do you want this story to end? What do you want the reader to take away from this story? What feelings, what are the emotions you want the person reading it or listening to it be read to feel? If the person reading the book were to summarize it in a 1 to 2 sentence elevator pitch to sell someone on your book or to just let them know about your book, what would those 2 sentences say? Okay, so this is like the thinking process, and I ask these questions of my aspiring published authors in the process of writing their book that they want to write. So in theory, you are going to write a book unless you really want to write a book. Let me know, I can help you with that. But in theory, you're going to write a book. You're going to write the next part to the finish line of your book. You are going to be going forward the person holding the pen. So you're going to press pause and you need to answer those questions. If someone was to read this story, what would they think? If someone was to read this book, what would they take away? What would they think? What emotions would they be leaving with? How would they summarize it to someone else who hasn't heard of you or may be interested that they think would be a potential reader of your book? Okay? You are the author. You are also the protagonist. It's about you, written for you. It's about you, written by you. Fubu, but books. This is very important. The first chapters of the book, you probably didn't know were being written. You, even if you had a hand in it, you weren't aware. You may have known, but you were not aware that you were the author. I want you to know, right in this next part, we are not going to depend on the first part. Will it incite our creativity? Will it help us in different ways and aspects just because that's our lived experiences? Absolutely. But the first part can literally have nothing to do with the second part. And if you want the first part to be so insignificant, you're going to have to make the second part huge. And that's all based on you, your imagination, and you living out your personal dreams, your personal myth, your personal desires by refusing to submit to your anti-vision, the vision you do not want to happen, the vision that brings about so many emotions in you that if it were to come true, you would be more than negatively impacted. You would physically feel pain in your body. When you are working towards your ideal lifestyle, it's going to require you asking those same questions. What do you want the ending to be like? Feelings, summary, okay? Ask yourself those questions. This is the beginning of lifestyle design or life and style design or life by design. Whatever, put the combination together, whichever way feels like it works for you, okay? When you are designing your life, for me, it's a freedom-based lifestyle that includes all three at the same time: location, time, and financial freedom. What does that look like for you? You have to design it from the answers to these types of questions. How do you want your life to feel? Like, I want peace and joy and love, serenity. I want so many things, but I need to know what those feelings are so that I can craft my design to make sure I achieve them. What do you want your children to remember? If you have children, what do you want them to remember about their childhood? That's such a beautiful question. That's such a beautiful question. If you send out and answer it, it will likely make you cry. Like good tears, the good tears. Okay. What do you want your health to say? At the same point, what does your finances say? Stop neglecting the money talk. Talk about the shmoney. What legacy are you creating? The freedom you are seeking, the freedom I am seeking, the freedom we all are seeking, whether it's location, time, financial, all of the above, or some other things that I have yet to figure out or find out about yet, it's not, none of it's going to happen by accident. We're going to be the authors of it. We're going to design it. And if you forego designing your ending, what are you shooting at? What are you aiming at? You're going to risk someone else writing the next draft for you, the next part of your story for you. And if you want to take charge, you don't want that to happen because them people don't know how to write. And those people are writing the wrong things about you and they are misunderstanding you purposely. You don't want that to happen. Pick up the pen. Let's get designing. All right. As we are writing our future out, remember, none of this will work if you don't take action. So you can write this beautiful story, but in theory, it's a story. But in reality, in the physical 3D body, in your human meat suit, you have to take action. The clause of human potential is that you, yes, know that you are responsible for your reality, and you're going to use what you have with the time, resources, everything to then take action on what it is you want and versus waiting on someone else. Okay, so always keep that in the back of your mind. You got to take action, get active out here. It's not going to just be answering these questions and then doing nothing with it. We're going to design it on paper, on a napkin, on your whiteboard, and then we're going to go to the next part, which is the same like writing a book is. Let's start with part one. Okay. So to get to the ending, after we know what the ending is, then you're going to craft the beginning. How does this story open? Once upon a time, da 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 da. Okay. Those are your steps that's going to inform what actions you're going to take to get the the experiences that you just wrote down that you wanted to happen. Okay. So for example, if you put at the end you want to say she was a cosmopolitan woman living in different places around the world speaking multiple languages, then you need to figure out what it is you need to do to get your passport, travel overseas, learn languages, and start the journey to get there. Okay. And everything doesn't have to happen at once. Maybe right now you're studying Spanish, so you can move to somewhere in Latin America or Mandarin or whatever language you want to speak. Okay. Maybe you start off by studying the language, getting to cultural classes in your local community or city. Online also is available, and you start designing that. That the ending, having the ending in the summary before you begin designing, it's going to inform what steps you need to take. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right. So it doesn't matter what chapter you're in now. The first part is done. It stops from now forward. You're going to answer these life design questions and then you're going to start writing your story by choosing the actions you need to take so that that story becomes a reality. So if you want to be a world-class chef, the first thing you should probably learn how to do is you knife skills or learn about the specific cuisine you want to start learning first or learn how to, I don't know, whatever it is. If you can't just jump right into the thing to the ending. There is a series of steps. Those series of steps are your different chapters. They're going to blend and combine the different aspects that you're looking. It's going to be a nice blend. So if you want to be a chef that speaks different languages and lives around the world, then you can start off by learning a language and going to cultural classes in your community or online and practicing your knife skills while making sure every night you do your skincare, whatever the ending is. Combine the different things so that you can write the best book ever. This is your life, and I know it's very important to you. Take it seriously. At the same time, please make sure you flood it with joy and peace and love. We don't have to live in strife. We don't have to live in anguish. We don't have to live in this completely argumentative reality that online can make you think is normal. It's not. We can remove so many of the stressful barriers out of our life, but we have to be intentional. We have to choose the things and the feelings that we want to experience as often as possible. You do not have to reply to someone who is trying to bait you out of your joy and peace. You can reply lovingly, you can delete it, or you can just not reply at all. You are the author. You choose how you want to feel. You choose what you want to experience. You can't help what someone else thinks. That's their reality. Even if it's their thought about you, it's still their reality. Okay? So I want you to start living intentionally and stop just existing, because whether you like it or not, your book is being written. So you're going to let them people keep being author? Them people, I don't know, it sounds funny saying it. You're gonna let someone else author your book, the unconscious level version of you author your book, or do you want you to be the author, leading you into the direction of your life as you build your rich life on purpose, mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially? Now that you've listened to this video, you have the awareness. Hopefully I just planted a seed, even if you're not ready to water it yet. Hopefully I just planted the seed, reminding you that you are the author. All right. All right. Today's video 101. What do we expect going forward? So in the beginning, I think I said this, I'm going to do 100 days. Literally, it's 100 day 101. And I have no plans on stopping anytime soon, because I did 100 days. I have to do 100 days 9 more times. I want to keep going till I get to 1,000 days. I'm going to build my rich life on purpose. You're going to see me build a freedom based lifestyle and tell you, using my experiences, past experiences, current experiences, future expectations, to craft what it is we need to transform our life so we can master our mind to get more fulfillment out of this life. So if that resonates with you, before we continue, I truly appreciate it if you would just subscribe. Take the time to just click the button. It means so much to me. And as we continue to grow this community of like-minded, aligned individuals. All right. My name is Spivey J, and I really do hope you have a beautiful day. All right. Peace.